Hello and welcome back to the Toyota Harlech stages in memory of Kevin Enfrim. I'm really pleased to welcome you to stage 4 of the day. We've had an excellent morning of competition and it is still dry at Harlech. It's a little bit warmer than it was this morning and the stage is drying up nicely. Most of the competitors are on medium tyres. That seems to be the choice of the day. Not to say that a few that I haven't spoke to aren't on hards, but it has been a lovely dry day for everybody and we've had some really interesting results. As you can see, we've got Thomas Cooper and Sarah Edwards running today as the first car on the road, and they're currently leading, which is absolutely brilliant to see, especially after Sarah making her first comeback. And then we've got Dan Humphreys and Johnny Tad Evans in the Skoda Fabia R5, who are second at the moment. And it's actually the first event that they're doing in this car. And Johnny had to grab a bolt around the gear area earlier just to hold it in place so Dan could continue to change gear. So they've had their dramas, but they're cracking on and enjoying the R5. Tom Evans and Jack Morris are third overall, and we've got Richard Merriman, who is fourth at the moment, with Sam Weller in the co-driving seat. Our thoughts are with Kath Curson, who should be hopefully watching today. The rally's for you, Kath. Richard's doing his best to get a trophy for you. And then we've got Craig with Kevin Lewis. So Craig has actually worked his way up to fifth overall, and he's in the Ford Mark II Escort, having a good day. And we've got Alan Wellesby and Dan Parsons, who are currently sixth in the Mark. It's just a Ford Escort here on the entry list. We've also got Andrew Turner and Ross Green in the Mark II. They are seventh. And Lee Halfpenny has shot up to eighth overall with Andrew Sankey in the Navigator seat. Ninth, we've got Stephen Morris and Jack Bowen. And 10th, we've got John Lewis and Jade Phillips in the Darien T9. Now, you can see in the top 10, we've got a mix of Dariens, Mark 2s and R5s, and they've really all been absolutely pushing it for the first few stages this morning. So stage 4 is 9.76 miles long. They're running the alternative way this afternoon, so that will be a big shake-up for them. I've just heard the engine start for car number 2. You can see Sarah just adjusting about a little bit there. Getting ready to go to the next stage, turning those tyres, getting himself all warmed up. Obviously they'll be starting with cold tyres, at least they've run through a heat cycle this morning if they're using the same ones. There is JD tyres here ready to help if anyone's looking to purchase tyres, so that's handy to have them on site as always. You can see the wind's picked up a little bit, but yeah, it's dry. Can't see any rain clouds. And it's nice to see a dry event, nice and consistent for the field. I had a wander around through the field actually, and it was good just to speak to some of the competitors. We've got father and son, Joe and Massey Pigger, and they are actually going back to carry on planting in their fields when they get home, and they've got 160,000 chickens to check on as well. Unfortunately both took the wrong split, but they're just getting the money's worth out of their entry fee. And then we've got car number 16. I spoke to them as well, Alan Wellesby, I just mentioned before in the results, really enjoying themselves, sticking to mediums this afternoon, and stage 3 was the best and they're very happy with their results overall. Number 6, Andrew Turner, also spoke to. They said struggling to keep the tyres on it, which I presume means that it's very abrasive out there, as we know, but it is very grippy. They're still enjoying it, keep it nice and tidy on their medium tyres. But overall, a lot of drivers out there saying there's a lot of low drama, nothing going wrong so far, touch wood. And then we also spoke to Daniel as well, Daniel Sheep Jones, and he's really enjoying the event. I mentioned him because he's a very quick driver, and I was wondering why on the entry it says Daniel Sheep Jones, but apparently it's a high school name because his hair's so curly. So now we know. So you can see there, Sarah's just got her hand on the door, ready to close it when they're going. We were just waiting for the crew to come back in. Oh, she's flipping over her clipboard, maybe reading out and just telling Tom what the first few corners are going to be. So we're running clockwise this time, and there's 4 splits. That is a lot to keep on top of. So good luck to all the navigators on there keeping on top of their drivers. But it's nice to see it's all shaking up a little bit going the other way. Just keeps it all very entertaining. Other drivers out there were just saying that there's plenty of the grip out there, just really enjoying themselves, and most people have taken the right splits. And then I spoke to a couple of the juniors, And car number 111, Daniel, he's literally not driven since the last rally because he's only 14 years old. So he's been driving a tractor, but not anything else. But it's great to see such a brilliant full field. And we're just waiting hotly for an anticipation to see how the afternoon goes. So I've got Mark James with me, who's directing the shots, and he's doing an absolutely brilliant job. And we've got Chris Rawls out there as well, embracing the cold. Our enthusiastic spectators we've got hopefully can watch the coverage later. Have they just spotted that they're being filmed? Maybe. I think they have actually noticed. Any case, so we've got plenty of action for this afternoon. So we've got the stage which is 9.76 miles, and then the next stage, stage 5, is 9.76 miles, and the last stage is 6.6 miles, and then we'll be done for the day. So good juicy stages for them to get their teeth into. And in terms of the leaderboard, you can have a look at the timing on the rallylivetiming.info and just search through to find the Toyota Harlech stages, the Kevin Enfrem Memorial Toyota Harlech stages. You've also got the junior results on there as well. So any other gossip and scandal from lunchtime? Have a quick look at my notes. Oh, no, all very good. Number 21 said that their manifold needed welded up twice. We also saw earlier that the kart racer who was doing his first ever rally today, is car number 70? Yes, car number 70 is still going. It's great to see that he's doing that. He's not the karter, sorry. I'll find another driver who else we've got notes on. All sorts. I think Tommy Meadows is still going, coming back to rallying after a bit of a break. Some beautiful looking Mark II Escorts out in the fields today. Car number 3 there, it's Steve North. He's only done 6 events, but he's got Ian Jones sitting next to him today, and Ian convinced Steve to do this event, which I'm sure he's very pleased that he's doing, of course. But Ian's done this event many, many times. Car number 4, Richard Merriman, sends his thoughts to Kath Curson. Car number 5, Dan Humphreys, is actually 2nd overall. Richard Merriman's actually 4th, Dan is 2nd. First event in that car has been converted to right-hand drive. Number 6 is Andrew Turner. He is 7th at the moment. He has got a 7th overall as his best result this year, and he's really enjoying himself today. He said he's trying to keep it neat and tidy. We've changed the camera angle here as well, just so you guys can see it a little bit more. You can also see the a bit of a wider pan. But how is everyone doing? Is everyone enjoying the coverage? Let us know on Facebook, and make sure that you just follow this link and don't share any spammy ones that are out there, because they do try and get you. So just follow the Harlech District Motor Club live feed. We've got a number of rallies on this weekend. There's been Mull, I think there's Poland, apparently Zagspeed, but obviously it's great to have you watching the coverage at Harlech, and we're just waiting for this stage to start. Mark, have we had any official updates at all about the start of the stage that I'm not privy to yet? Sorry, I'm having to get Mark to put a headset on.
Change headsets as it was. Yeah, we should have gone live quite a while ago. I think it's because of last minute changes to the stage setup. So arrows need to be changed, split boards need to be taken down from this morning, put back up. So I think that's what the reason is. We've still got the same start location, so we've still got the same start camera that we had this morning. As you say, we've changed this angle of the little sort of chicane area around the back of the hangars here at Llanbedr, and we've left Chris in pretty much the same location he was in to watch the cars off the start, and then he can also then coming down the back straight. So yeah, so we're all set. So just waiting now, as you said. There is our first car on the road. Door is still open, so a couple of minutes away, I guess. It's always we were talking about this before coming, before hitting the go live button. You either run the risk of going live and then having to waffle for, where are we now, something like 11 minutes.
We're not waffling, no.
Filling professionally
yes,
for 10, 11 minutes, whatever it is. Or there was always the risk that we'd start the countdown timer and then hit go live, and to our dread, with a minute or so left on the counter, the first car could have left the line. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather go on air nice and early. We can chat about the results, the morning, the stories that you picked up as you walked around service at lunchtime, what the feedback is from the crews, any issues that have arisen. I think everyone, as you said, seems fairly happy. It's a dry... No, I've just jinxed it now, haven't I? The weather's been quite kind to us this morning. Let's hope that continues. It is an abrasive... It's a former military airfield, so it's the perimeter roads that are used for the stages. There is the risk of puncture. There have been 1 or 2 retirements this morning, it's fair to say, so we do have a slightly depleted field this afternoon. But that car that we're looking at now, the Fiesta car number 2, first on the road, has been sat there for quite some time. They were sat there for a while before.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd really want to sit there for too long with the engine running. But you mentioned about retirements. I've just got a list up on here on EWRC results. There has been a few cars, unfortunately, that are retired. Number 10, 17, 18, oh, that's a shame. Number 19, 30, 45, 63 and 67. So it looks like I've got time to read out the names. So we've got the Rally 2 car, number 10, unfortunately retired on stage 3, so that's Owen Morgan's Richard. Got Richie Williams, unfortunately, is retired. Matt Lloyd, Craig Bowler, Dewi Hughes, Owain Hughes, and Gareth Hockley, and David Andrew Davis. So unfortunately, that's a shame about the retirements, but not too many. And let's see what the rest of the rally brings. So, but I say the entry's been absolutely fantastic. Wenner and the team have done an absolutely brilliant job getting all these competitors to Harlock again. It's been a really successful event over the years, and so they've experienced it wind, rain and lots of sunshine as well, which is unheard of.
And I'm also trying to remember the last time I saw a clock of the course wander around with a big beaming smile on their face.
Yeah, she's so chill, isn't it? When it really is. She's super...
She's having a good day, isn't she?
Very much so. This is her baby, this event, isn't it? And I'm just having a quick look to see if there's any other things. There's, Ben Hersey, he's had a penalty. Ben's the one who did the karting before, but they have had a problem. Saw them with the bonnet up at lunchtime, but they reckon they've got that fixed. So fingers crossed they can rejoin the rally and just get some experience under their belt, because that's the first event that they've done. Yeah, he karted for 10 years. And then we've also got, drivers coming from all kind of denominations of motorsports. We've got a nice crossover from karting, autograss, car racing, all sorts really.
Certainly, my God, Mark, it works better like that. I'm pretty sure I saw James Slaughter at lunchtime.
Yes, you would have.
And his son, I think, is in the junior.
Joshua, yes.
Yes. So we were chatting about Josh, and he could potentially play rugby because he's a big lad, but he's enjoying his motorsport. He's potentially, I think he's bought an R2 car in bits, and he's going to build it as part of an A-level project, which I thought was genius.
That's a great idea. That really is a good idea, isn't it?
I've probably given away too many secrets.
Yeah, there is.
We didn't tell me it was all confidential, so it was good to see James. The last time I saw him was in the BRC when he was driving a Fiesta, but he's been competing in the historics. Was it the track rod he won when Mark Higgins retired in the TR7, and he was quite surprised to have taken the win, but I said to him, look, you know yourself, win's a win, however you take it. You know, the old line about to finish first you've got to finish. But it was nice to see James here. We caught up on old times. He was telling me about Josh, and was saying that these VW ups and the Skoda City goes are really quick. They're now the cars to beat in the juniors, whereas it used to be the little Citroens and Peugeots that were the cars to beat. And of course, as you were saying earlier, 1 litre control tyres. So, you know, it's a level playing field for youngsters to get their first toe on the ladder, if I'm not mixing my metaphors too much, to get into rallying. And yeah, we've been seeing them running around at the back of the field, and ultimately because of the splits and things, we may have dived out maybe of our coverage a minute or two early, but it's really good to see them compete on events like this and get their experience levels up.
Yeah, completely. It's good they've got such really experienced navigators. I can see on the screen now you've got Karen Tomlinson. He was just chatting to Sarah, who's run the first car on the road. It seems like yesterday that those two are competing for a co-driver championship, so it's nice to see that Sarah's back out there competing, and having experienced navigators with the juniors is just so priceless. It's really brilliant to have them pass on all their experience, because you just never stop learning, can you? But I can imagine that the navigators also learn something of the juniors as well. You're giggling away, and I'm hoping that's a kind comment on Facebook.
Kevin Williams is watching. Hello, Kevin. He's marshalling at post 8. And there's a bloke called Chris on the camera is watching too. Concentrate on the job, Roars. Chris on the camera is watching too. Bless him. If you'd like to drop us a comment, you're more than welcome. We do have by the looks of it, a minute or two up our sleeves. We can say hello to you. Let us know where you're watching from. So John Robbins, Mark Atherton, Keith Williams, Wynne Lewis, David Fawkes, Ellen Kerr, all watching from around the place. Kevin Williams, I mentioned, marshalling from post 8 here at Llanbedr. So do please say where you are.
This is probably one of the last tarmac events, isn't it, of the year? I'm just having a quick look to see. So we've got the Cambrian later this month. Got the Neil Howard stages in November. Actually, there's plenty on there. So lots. Oh, you've got the Wyadine as well. Forest Rally coming up. Cadwell stages. Oh, there's plenty. Oh, yeah, and obviously got the Glyn as well. So I think a lot of these competitors were doing the Glyn Memorial as well. There's lots of championship points to be taken as well, isn't there? There's lots of championships that are running using this event. It's definitely well optimised. Got the ANWCC, we've got the Welsh. I know Richard Merriman wanted to get some points today to make sure that he took them home. Owain Hughes as well, looking to get some points for the ANWCC. He's doing a really good job, actually. So he's
Mark and Thenos are watching up the road at Junction 2, so they're not that far away from us, cheering for Sam Weller, who sat with Richard Merriman.
Yes, fantastic. That's nice that he's getting a good wave. So Sam Weller, yes, he's done 11 events this year in all sorts of cars, from Porsches to Peugeots. Only started in 2022, but he's got lots of rallies under his belt, so fair play to Sam. He's doing an excellent job.
And hello to Hannah Winter, who's watching from Bangor, proud sister of Tom Evans, who's watching with his newborn nephew.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's nice. Getting the baby into rallying as quickly as possible, watching the coverage.
Richard Brooks, thank you, Richard. Nice comments about the stream, watching from Talsarnai, just down the road. I think we may have a contender for the furthest away person who's watching the stream. Rob Williams has commented, I'm watching from Sicily.
Sicily? How can we not like on the beach? But that's great. Maybe you're on the beach watching.
There's rallying going on.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's very true. You can't get away from it.
You can multitask.
In
case you're wondering, we've been on for nearly 20 minutes now, and we are still watching the first car on the start line.
So again, we're just looking there. So the marshal's got poking his head in, is that Gareth? And he's just maybe saying, okay, this is the time that you guys got to go from now. So I'll be checking. She's just checking the watch now as well.
Yeah, Chris has just told me in my other ear, because I've got 3 ears, you know.
Luckily,
Chris has just told me in my other ear that the safety car he can see going through the stage. So door is closed, so we are potentially about to start stage 4 of the Toyota Harlech stages. Jade, I will leave you to it, and I'll get back to my button pressing.
Thank you very much. One of these things about rallying, you've got these weights in between, and it's just managing your adrenaline, making sure you're ready to go and awake, and I'm sure the adrenaline's got pumping again. Oh, we can hear the anti-lag has been engaged, and that's Thomas Cooper and Sarah Edwards starting the second part of the Toyota Harlech stages, stage 4, and away they go. Gosh, there's so much speed in these R5s. Oh, they've just disappeared, but they're coming around this way, the opposite way from this morning. Brilliant carrying that speed, nice and neat. Saw a little bit of dust kick up there from the tyres, bit of smoke. Okay, so car number 3, that's Steve North. He wanted to drive event today, and he has got it. Ian Jones done this 8 times. Oh, and away they go. Leaning on that car as they go round. I don't like to talk over the engine when it starts going, so it sounds absolutely fantastic. Here we've got Richard Merriman with Sam Weller, who's got some fans watching out there, Sam. And Richard Merriman, who's looking to get a trophy to bring home to Kath Kersen today. And away he goes. He's currently 4th overall. Again, really get up speed, no messing around, straight on it. Very good camera positions. Running one to the next. Oh, wow. You managed to catch it. Again, you've still got cold tyres. You're only really warming up one side, really going around there. So we've got Dan Humphries, who's actually second at the moment. He's got Johnny Evans sitting next to him. First event in the car. And Dan was saying that it's just incredible how fast these R5s come to a stop. He's just getting used to having that raw power and then be able to stop as quickly as he can. There you go, just picking this way through, being nice and neat. It's the first time around this direction as well, so they're just going to get their heads around that. Car number 6 of the line is Andrew Turner. He's 7th overall at the moment. With Ross Green, he's had a top result of 6th overall this year. He's won his class several times. Really leaning on it. Again, everything's still a bit cold, but it's brilliant to see that they're absolutely going through around there. Car number 7 is Anthony Morgan, and Paul Bevan is sat next to him doing the maps. Was it just me that there wasn't a lot of space between car 7 and the car behind? Absolutely flying there. You really get an idea of how fast they are. Just clip that apex, tuck it in nicely to the hay bale. Oh, but still having to really get the back end right to then carry the speed round the corner to make it round then. They've got to refine their lines around there for the first time going round this direction. Car number 8, Craig, comes from Schwilt, and it's Kevin Lewis. Currently 5th overall. Let's see how he takes this open hairpin. Lovely. No messing about. Not a lot of time wasted at all. Car number 11, we've got Tom Evans, who's currently 3rd. What a start. He said it was going good. He's had this car for 2 years, but it's only his 2nd time out in the car. His favourite parts was the big fast sections and the running medium tyres. Sorry, I was really enjoying watching these guys around. Car number 37, now I'm going to be out of sorts from my original print off, but Lee Halfpenny. Away he goes. He's got Andrew Sankey sitting next to him, who's a very experienced navigator. He's doing really, really well in this event. I think he's actually 8th overall. Doing incredible. Oh, we just saw the R5 going around for the 2nd time. But really nice and neat from Lee Halfpenny. And sometimes that is the way to do it. I mean, it looks good when you get the back end out. Oh, what's this? Is that car stopped at the back there? I think Chris has spotted a car at the back. There's Richard Merriman at the back there. I think I just missed the car off the start though. I do apologise. Oh, there they are. Oh, car number 9's just had a half spin, but don't worry, he's kept it going. That's Ian Taylor. To be fair, normally he's navigating, so he's given it a crack at driving and doing very well, getting ready for next year. Car number 3 just gone past, it's Steve North, but he saved that half spin in, so we'll let you off. What a start. I just heard that car off the start. We'll just wait to see them come round. Just seeing Richard Merriman at the moment. Car number 32, I believe that was Damien Williams. Car number 13 off the start line now. Thank you very much. Got Tony Davis with Ellie Williams. And away they go. Love hearing them off the start line. Let's see what line they take for the next section of the stage. Really leaning on that. To be fair, that was really neat on the exit. You've got Dan hunting them down though now, going round for the next loop. He's got all that heat in his tyres. Car number 15, John Lewis and Jade Phillips. They have done one event together, and so far so good for them. They've kept it neat and tidy. And tuck it in. I think think most of the Darians have had that little waggle out on the back there. Oh, look at that Escort doing Escort-like things. But neat on the second part. And away car number 16 goes. Alan Wellsby, he's actually 6th overall according to my screen with timings. That's brilliant. And he's got Dan Parsons sitting next to him. Whoa, absolutely laying on that, getting everything they can out of it. Great stuff. Car number 14, Neil Jones chose this car because it's the fastest one out of the two that he's got. Just had a quick glimpse of Anthony Morgan there and Paul Bevan. Just have a little bit late on the brakes there to correct himself, but car number 14 again, so he's away from the start, heading around the hairpin. I mean, very sensible, just got round there, done the job, and then followed by the Mark II. Great stuff. And off the start, we've got car number 20. Yeah, car number 20 is away in Barclay. Also got the Darien as well, but it wasn't ready, so he's in this car today. Nice and neat out there. Car number 11, who's doing exceptionally well. I believe they were 3rd overall. Tom Evans. Again, just taking the shortest line, keeping it neat. Car number 21 has been released to the start, ahead of the start line there. Absolutely, really pushing it hard now. So he's really looking for a good result. He's from Mid Wales near Carno, so not too far away. And they were in discussions whether to have the soft or mediums. Car number 37, Lee Halfpenny again, who's up to 8th overall. Really exciting to see him so far at the field. 37 was in past there. Car number 24 has been released from the start. And that's Conrad Law and Sophie Law. Let's see how they take this corner. They just made that. Fair play. Car number 22 is on the start, and that's Andrew Owen. And we're just catching a glimpse of car number 9 there, and that's Ian Taylor again. Be interested to see how he took that corner again, actually. Let's see, because of the closing distance and the speed and the hitting the tyres. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Number 3's come back. Oh, number 3 is potentially pulling over here. Hopefully the car behind him can see. I got a little bit mixed up there, but no, car number 3 should have everything warm. He's on the exit of this corner. Richard Merriman just coming around there, having to keep it very neat. Hopefully everything's okay for Steve North there. And the Mark II comes flying round. Super exciting. Number 23 is Way. And where is 23? Gary Edgington and Kevin Booth. They're heading around the stage now. And Dan's hunting them down in 2nd place overall. And the Darien really pushing it on. They've just got to get the exit right. 26. Andy Evans. Andy Evans is with Neb Bolds, and it's the 3rd event of the year. They've had the car for 15 years, and they just wanted to come back to Harlech and enjoy themselves. I remember speaking to them last year. Lovely chaps. Car number 15 is John Lewis. Car number 25 is Way, and we've just got a glimpse of another Mark II. This corner is really exciting. So Dean Davis, who has only got dry tyres, who's very pleased that there's only been dry weather because he hasn't got any wets with him. Whoops, but still all worked out pretty well for him. Come away from Hereford. And he's got Cameron Wheatley sitting next to him as well on the maps. And there's car number 16 flying by, and that's Alan Wellsby, who's got a good... Oh wow, that was taking an apex, isn't it? Did he make it around? Car number 29, that's Steve Blackham and Karen Phelps. They've both done Harlech a number of times, especially Karen. She's got plenty of experience. Darren hunting down the car in front. And on two wheels, carrying all that speed. Can they fling it around? Can they? Yes, they can. All very exciting. Ah, right. Because there is 4 splits, this is going to happen. All chasing each other down, but it's quite fun to watch, isn't it? Oh, they pulled a gap. Tom Evans has pulled a gap, to be fair. Chased by Tom and Sarah there. She'll be on the horn in a minute. Car number 33. Ian Goff and Peter Morgan from Whitchurch Motor Club. In the M3, looks very tidy, to be fair. Car number 20's just come past as well. Car number 20 is on the stage, and that's Ian Barkley and Charlotte McGlash. And only a 5th ever event. Here's number 21 again, that's Daniel Jones and Selwyn James Davis. Good to see that they are flying round. Honestly, this is how he drives. Really, really pushes it. Very impressive, but in terms of no holding back. Car number 34 is on the stage. 34 is Rudian Evans and Claire Davis. Did Harlequin and Darien before. I'm sure they're really enjoying it in the Mark II. Car number 35 is on the star line. Let's have a look on car number 35. Bryn Jones and Brian Jones come back after 20 years of a sabbatical away from rallying, and they are back again. 3rd ever rally since their comeback, and it's the 2nd time out in that Mark II. It's interesting to see the different setups of the cars and seeing how they're leaning, and that's leaning. They all are now. That's Ian Taylor's just come around following Richard Merriman. They seem to be coming past a lot, but it's because there's 4 splits. There's quite a lot going on for this stage, and they've changed direction as well, so it's new for everybody. Car number 5 is Dan. He was up to 3rd, and that is Dan Humphreys. 12 has just gone past, as has car 77, and Dan is going to try and get them 2 in front. And then I believe that's car number 22, Andrew Owen and Robbie Sanford. Oh, look at that, Darian. Car number 40 is away, clearing off the start line. Some brilliant starts today. That's Emma Evans and Evan Jones. 3rd event of the year, did boarding stages in the Lee Holland Memorial Rally, so it's good to see him at Harlech. Car number 23 there, just behind the escort. So that's Gary Edgington and Kevin Booth. Car number 15 is John Lewis, and they were just being very relaxed, just looking forward to the event. I hope somebody screen records that. That looked excellent from car number 6 then, Andrew Turner. And who have we got here? Got on the micros, car 25 and 26, hunting each of the downs. So Dean Davis and Andy Evans, that was, who's just come past. Car number 41, and they are away. Jonathan Jones and Wyn Jones from Tuggaran Motor Club. Wyn said he had a weak moment and agreed to do this rally. So Jonathan has done a really excellent job. Looks like he's having good fun. I hope he made that call on the exit there. I couldn't hear any different from where I sat, but that looked a very sprightly drive. Car number 7 is come round again. That's Anthony Morgan and Paul Bevan. Let's watch them go around here. Oh, they've had to slow down on the exit. I've just caught that. Another enthusiastic escort coming round. Looking good. And we're joined by car number 42, who's just gone past. Car number 42 is Craig Kennedy and Jonathan Kennedy. And this R5, car number 11 has come past. Car 39 is just off the start line, and that's Joe Piggott and John Fellows. So he's got a family of farmers. They are going to carry on planting when they get home and check on 160,000 chickens. So no rest for the wicked. Is that car number 32 has started? Yes, he has. It's his favourite event, and he always comes back for more. Car number 36, and that's David Greg Mills and Olivia Roberts. She's only 16. Fair play to her, and it's her second ever rally. So it's great to see that she's also joining the sport. And they were 24th together at the Gareth Hall Memorial in Trasverney. See how they approach this. Again, it's a different direction. Very late on the brakes there for the BM. And car number 33. Car number 37 following. That's Lee Halfpenny. He's got a good overall result. There's Ian Taylor out driving. Normally see him navigating. 43 is on the stage now as well. Jonathan Davis and Dylan Davis who are in that car. Oh, Ian's gone past. Can't quite tell. It's so flat here, but he's hunting down the Mark II in front. Oh, is he catching? Yes, he is catching him. So there's 4 splits on here. Just keep on who's where. Right, so who we got next? Oh my goodness, what an entrance to the corner that was. The Mark II being hunted down by Ian Taylor, and we've got some new car to the fray. You guys watching at home got smaller screens, slightly more detail, so apologies if I'm a bit late on the numbers. Car number 12 is Stephen Morris and Jack Bowen, and another Mark II. Car number 77, that is Linda and Gary's son Luke. Car number 38 has joined. That's Andy Darlington and Josh Jones in the Subaru Impreza, of course. Second season with Josh. Nice and neat round there. And is that 22? Yeah, number 22 is Andrew Owen and Robbie Sanford. And Robbie's in the Motorsport UK Academy. Oh, is that a bit of a bonnet flapping up at the front? I think it was indeed. In the red Escort that's just gone past. Oh, really hot in there. There's some very brave driving going on here, but it's great to see. Now, is there going to be enough room for the Micra and the Darien? Yes, there is. They both safely got round the yellow Darien. And that was John Lewis, just gone past. We've got the first of the minis, got loads of minis today. Car number 48 is Martin Williams and Martin Allwood. And he's now commenced his first loop round because there's 4 of them. So the navigators are really going to have to concentrate. Oh my goodness me, it's all happening. And they've been joined by Mark II as well, who's going to be on it. So that mini who's just joined, Martin, he's going to have to try and pick his way through if he can. Car number 49, that's Gareth Humphreys. I say pick his way through because if everyone's battling, take an opportunity, pick your way through. 49 is Gareth Humphreys and Adam Burkill. Second is their best finish in their championship, and we've got the Funky Corsa, car number 41 as well, has just gone past, and that's Jonathan Jones and Wyn Jones in car number 41. 45, Owain Hughes, who's doing absolutely brilliantly in the ANWCC Championship with Chris Phillips, who's sitting next to him. Now Chris, a former ANWCC champion as well, so a lot of a promising team really, doing absolutely brilliant this year, and Owain's only just turned 21, so we've got a very young field. Always, you cut the corner a little bit, but just enthusiastic apex cutting or taking. Car number 42 has gone past, Craig Kennedy and Jonathan Kennedy as well. Car number 51, who have we got here? We've got Gary David Powell. Car number 20 is just keeping ahead. Well, I know he's definitely keeping ahead there. That's Ian Barclay, who has done Rally Barbados this year. I reckon he's started a bit of a town with respect to him. Very jealous. I believe. Oh, little toot on the horn I just heard there. That might be around there. Car number 32, followed by car number 41. Jonathan Jones. That's the Forest setup KA that's just gone on there. escort against escort. Oh, I bet that was really tight in there. That was car number 34. Car number 34 is Rydian Evans, followed by car number 36, which is David Greg Mills. And they were battling it through that chicane. Let's see how it goes through here. Oh, he's low on the brakes. He's managing it though. No, all good. Just give them more credit. Well done, chaps. So that was David Greg Mills and Rydian Evans through the open hairpin left. And coming through the chicane is another escort. Too fast for Chris in the cameras. 35, brilliant. That's Bryn Jones, and the Peugeot has just gone past me there. I believe that might have been Jonathan Davis and Dylan Davis. Car number 54 has just joined the stage, and 54 is Jason Evans and Kerry Evans. It's great to see they're back to do the first proper full season. They did a couple before COVID and had to stop, but they are back. Really lovely team to speak to. Kerry's a really nice navigator. Jason had open heart surgery. They are being a bit naughty cutting that. If they're an F1, they've probably got... But to be fair to him, we'll let Luke off because it is his first season of rallying and he's doing brilliantly. A very fast driver. Car number 55 is on the line. Let's be honest, it's not F1, this is far more fun. Car number 55, John Leslie and Robert Leslie Holding. So John Leslie Cartwright. Oh, you just spotted something there, Mark. Oh my goodness, these two Mark 2s are in a battle. A polite battle. That Mark 2 stops the bonnet flapping open. Followed by car number 55, which is John Leslie Cartwright, as mentioned. Good catch there, caressing the cameras. Car number 22 is just zooming past. Car number 22 is Andrew Owen and Robbie Sanford. We've got car 56 in front of us now. Car number 56 is Massey Piggott. And his son is doing the rally as well. So there's a couple of fathers and sons, and in the juniors as well. But they can't sit next to each other. Part of the regs. Car number 50. Right, we've got the MG. Got the MG, yes. Let's have a look then. That's Peter with Neris. So it's the first time they've competed for a while in this car, and they've done Harlech 6 times before. I think it's one of the only MGs, if not the only MG, maybe. But just making sure they're nice and neat through this first time that they go round this direction, because they're all going for a different one this morning. Just watching them clip that apex in the grass means they'll be dragging out a little bit of dirt, which is something to be aware of. And we've got some of the minis coming through now. We've got part of this part of the mini challenge, but this is car number 49, and that's Gareth Humphreys and Adam Burkill as well. Their second was the best result they've had so far in their career. Let's see where they end up today. Enthusiastic start. Car number 61. No, it's not. That is car number 64. Car number 64 is Josh Jones and Charlie Law from Duffy Valley Motor Club. Usually in a Peugeot, but they're not today, of course. Keep an eye out for the cars behind them as well, but I hope they have a good, successful stage 4. Car number 32 is coming around again. It's always great to see car number 32 because they're here all the time. Every single time there's a Harlech rally, they're here to support it. The driver has got a business locally, so it's nice that they choose to come and support other local events in the area. That was Arwell Jenkins and Siobhan Pugo past just before we saw car number 32. So that was Arwell Jenkins in the Talbot Sunbeam. Another mini in car 52, that's Cameron Barkley, who hasn't done any rallying this year, but he wanted to do this one. He did win his class in the minis last year, so will he do it again in 2024? Keep it nice and close and very tidy. And then there's Mark 2 carrying a bit more speed, but that is going to be maybe the second or third time round. I'm watching the K8 go past as well. That Pretty Subaru, car number 44, is just entered the stage as well. But we've got a battle again here. We've got a bit of a sandwich going on here. Escort sandwich. Nope, and he's just got past car number 43. Car 43, Jonathan Davis, and say car 44 has come to the fray, but we've got these two battling escorts. Were they competing against, well, very close with each other last stage as well, or was it early today? They have been battling it out nevertheless. Car number 59, Jack Birch and Mike Jode. Jack Birch has been competing for a little while and he's won his class at the track rod. First year out of the juniors. I remember being really quick as a junior. There's Luke Thomas who's just whizzed past us there. Ooh, let's see what happens. Car 59 at the lead of that, and Julian has just joined as well in car 1. Oh my goodness me. Well, that was well held. And they've carried on round. I didn't want to jinx it by saying that too early, but that's great to see that they absolutely held it. I wonder what on earth happened with Bonnet. Lauren Groves has joined the stage 4 now, and she's sponsored by Lucas Oils, as you can see, and she got her first class win. Oh, that BM was very close to her then. There is a lot of cars on the stage at the moment. What is Chris zooming into here? Let's have a look. Is that Craig Kennedy? I believe it is. Nice and neat through that chicane, and then the car has been released onto the stage. Andy Darlington, I do apologise, that was Andy Darlington and Josh Jones, second season with Josh. This is Kai Evans, who works for Toyota Harlech, so it's lovely to see that he's out in his Toyota. And car number 61 is off the start. Guy Butler, retired from track rod, but he was the second Mini Cooper at Harlech stages last year. Let's see where he ends up. Literally just drove over that apex. Oh, and pushed it through. Let's have a look. This is going to be George Clark, who's the owner of rallycarsforhire.com. Plenty of minis if you're looking to start and want to do the mini challenge yourself. Get in touch with George and he'll be able to provide you with the mini. .46 is just coming down the back straight. That is John Day and Corey Powell-Jones. 50 is just keeping ahead of George there. Car number 65 is Owen Keel and Matt Walk. Number 65 is the first time doing the Harlech stages. Welcome to Harlech, and as we said, he's the one who drove here. Oh, that was late on the exit there. Wonder where he ended up there. Car number 66 is Ben Hersey and Matthew Hersey. I think that just rejoined the rally, had a bit of a problem last stage, so it's good to see that they fixed it. Ben's an ex-karter, and he did say actually at lunchtime that it has helped him because it's helped with his road positioning and also with his apexing as well, so he does feel that has been beneficial. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, it's kind of just lost a little bit on the exit there, but managed to retain it. Marcus just changed the camera angle for us, just to shake it up a little bit. Car number 67 on the start line, that's David Andrew Davis and Johan Thomas. First year on the stages, normally used to doing night events, doing road rallies. So car number 41, Jonathan Jones and Wyn Jones. And then back to the KA number 53, and that's Adrian Walk, who did the Three Shires earlier this year actually. And it's his first Harlech as a driver, and he's got Arjun Kenneth as his navigator. Oh, that course almost took a little bit of the sideline. Nope, he's got to bring it back. That's the only problem. If you don't get the right entry, the exit's tricky. But car number 68 is Rhys Jones and Gareth Scriff Walters. Car number 52 is just flown past us there, and then we've got more cars ready to start these stages. So this is stage number 4, and this is car number 71. It's Kay Thompson and Reese Brooks. zooming away off the start line. Been rallying since 2013 and has previously won their class in the ANW Championship, ANWCC Championship. Lot of cars in view here. So we've got car number 71, we've got car number 44, and we've got car number 56. I think 71's just moved out the way there. Just being aware of everyone around you when you're doing these single venues, all part of it. Car number 72 is Wellesley Guildford. He's having a bit of a battle with Owen Kuhl. You just see car number 27's just come into view there, and car number 27 was Andrew Brinkley and Helena Mayle. Car number 77's just whizzed past, as has 55. John Leslie and Robert Leslie holding. Number 69 is off the line. Kevin Albert and Graham Child. He only started last year and he's done the mini championship all this year. This thing is sort of Lauren Groves in shot there. There she is. Again, just a bit hotter because she's already been round a few times, so she's got everything warm. 4 splits on this stage. Lots and lots of splits. Car number 55 just seem catching up potentially. Car number 47, or just both around the same pace at the right time. Car number 47 is Sean Ellis, and he's said that he's got all-weather tyres on, and he's got Billy sitting next to him, and that's his first ever rally as a navigator. Car number 47's just gone past as car number 55. Off the start line, we've got car number 70, Jack Taylor and John Shepherd. First ever event. So we've got George Clark here, just behind car number 64. 64 is Josh Jones and Charlie Law. Oh, and we just glimpsed another mini ahead of them as well. Car number 64 isn't normally in a BMW, you've normally got another car, but it's great to see that they are keeping George at bay. Really pushing it though, make sure they do stay ahead. George is done a lot of the rallies for the mini championship this year. And car number 74, they said today at lunchtime, they said it's all very low drama, and they're very happy because they're well up on their seeding. And they said it, not me, so I haven't jinxed it for them. They said it was very low drama. But they have actually done a lot of racing in the past, so they're new to rallying, so it's great to see they have decided to jump ship and come to the dark side. I hope you guys are enjoying the coverage today. If there's anything you want us to shout out, then let us know. But as you can see, there's an awful lot going on because there's so many different cars on the stage in one go. Car number 76, one of the Silverstone Rally School cars. That is Florence. That is not Florence, that's Peter. Peter's still very, very new to rallying. It's great to see that he has persisted, coming back time and time again. He's got Mike Stanley navigating for him. Car number 51 is Gary, David Powell and Yvonne Powell, and it's their first season of rallying. Got 2 third in class though. Ooh, pretty late on brakes. So a bit of smoke there from tyres. Just seeing the juniors starting to queue up now, but we've still got so many cars on the stage. Car number 54, Jason Evans and Kerry Evans is navigating. Will be the 6th event of the year. Done a really good job at seeing he's making his comeback season after a bit of a break. If you guys want to follow these guys on the timings, have a look on rallylivetiming.info or EWRC. Really smart, I like the look of that. And this driver actually had open heart surgery and he has recovered very well. Is that the old Persia sport colours? Do apologise. I said they look very retro. Got a mark there. It is indeed the first juniors just lining up to go. Car number 72, you can see there, that's Wesley Guildford. Okay, I'll let myself off there. I've got Mark just telling me that the Peugeot were the works colours. Car number 59, that's Jack Birch, who's making his first season out of juniors. Really pushing it on, getting every ounce of power. And that's one of the things you learn about being a junior, is really maximising all the power of the cars that you have. That's Julian in car 1. There's Lauren Groves. She's got her first class win this year. It's Julian 4K in the car, and it's Chris Davis sitting next to her when you see car 1. But this is Lauren that you're seeing now. Sponsored by Lucas Oils. So again, a lot of long straights in this rally. So it's long straights, then braking hard for chicanes. Is that Kai Evans coming round in his Toyota? Yes, it is. So hopefully the rest of the dealership team at Toyota Harlech are supporting him and watching him doing his rally. That's John Day, I believe, that I can see. And then car 64 again. Josh Jones and Charlie Law. First event in the BMW, I believe. And obviously loving every minute of it. Why not? Absolutely cracking. And this Mini is 46, obviously just wanted a piece of that. So car number 46, John Day and Corey Powell-Jones. Is that Florence in the distance there? It is indeed, that is Florence Butler. She did her first gravel rally this year, and it's nice to see her back on the tarmac, and she'll be out doing Cambria in a couple of weeks' time. So she just wanted to get the car back in one piece to make sure she can crack on with her season. Nice and neat through there. It's her first year as a senior, which is still really young, but still great to see she's continued. See how she takes this. Open left hander. Great stuff, Florence. Oh, a little bit late. Caught it though, that's the main thing. Oh, battle going on up here. Car number 74, which is Robert Barnett. And then just ahead you've got car number 66, which is Ben Hersey, the Carter. Now rallier. So Ben's got Matthew, who usually marshals, so it's nice to see that he's rallying. Oh, carrying all the speed, not holding back, chasing each other down there. So we've got car number 57 pushing him on there. Car number 57 is Arwell Jenkins and Siobhan Pugh. We've got all the Silverstone Rally School cars in view there, with Mike Jode, who is navigating for Peter. That is correct. It's Peter's third ever rally. He seemed very calm and collected at lunchtime. Just being nice and neat. Didn't do any motorsport before, but he wanted to take a go at rallying. See Mike there will be probably navigating but also guiding him with driving as well, as Mike is a dual talented chap. He does navigating and driving, and he's also manager at Silverstone Rally School. Nice and neat through there. So next up, after these guys and girls have finished this stage, we've got the juniors coming up. And it's all very tight, actually, if you're following the results for the juniors. But also, if you have a look at the overall rally, it's all looking very exciting. but this stage is not over. Car number 71 going past. They're getting plenty of seat time. That's Kay Thompson going past. Car number 44. We've got the two minis as well, 59 and 72. They've all caught each other up there. There's Kai Evans. Kai's got Cleavon Williams sitting next to him. Kai's actually a Bala and a District Car Club member, and he has already won a class so far in his motorsport career, but he just wants to get it to the end. It's his second time doing Harlech. Last year it was his first rally ever doing this event, so it means a lot when he wants to come back. So we've got plenty of minis that are competing in this rally today. We've got the mini challenge that have come to support the event. Car number 69. Got Kevin Albert and Graham Child, who only just started rallying last year, but he's done the Rally Championship all last year. We've got George Clark, who's just come past us on our screens here, and he's determined to keep on cracking on with this mini challenge and always supports it, and he's got cars on hire as well. Car number 73 is just zoomed past as well. That's Tommy Meadows, who's making a bit of a comeback after having to do adult stuff and obviously travelling the world with the WRC. Car number 7 is just coming down the back straight, and that's Jack Taylor with John Shepherd. Jack Taylor's first ever rally here, so really hope he's enjoying and keeps coming back. He's got sponsorship from the classic car company, Matthewson's. Nice that he's got support already. He's already done auto tests before, so he's done a little bit of motorsport before he started rallying, which always helps. Car number 67, David Andrew Davis and Jan Thomas are competing out in this mini as well. It's the 1600 engine in this one, and it's the first year on the stages. Normally they're doing road rallying, done a lot of night stages, so they'll be prepared for any weather, but it's been dry all day. They've done the Ceredigion rally and also the Baldy stages as well, so lots of good fun rallies, but they are getting ready to doing a full season for next year. Johan did the rally last year as well, so you can see that they've now got a couple of cars behind them doing their splits, so they've got 4 splits on this stage, hence why he keeps them coming back round and round. And again, it's down to the navigator to keep an eye on that. Car number 74 is coming round again. That's Robert Barnett and Andrew Napier as well. They did Harlech a couple of years ago, so it's cool to see them back, and they did say it's been a very low drama event, but they're very pleased with the result, well up on the seeding, and they're very pleased that they can just enjoy their rallying because they've done all the racing before and got some good experience in single seaters, Lotuses, and they've competed in Brick Car as well. So it's nice to see that they are coming up for more, and they seem all very relaxed at lunchtime, but they had a GoPro in the car and were very analytical, very racing driver. Car number 71, you can see in shot there, it's Kay Thomas and Reese Brooks. Been rallying since 2013 and has got a class win before. Will they get another class win at all this year? It's good that they've got such a long stage. They can really get their teeth into it and enjoy themselves, and obviously just keep working on it each time they come round. Later on the brakes, earlier on the accelerator, and get to carry that momentum through the corners. If you guys are watching, do make sure you're watching the correct link and you're sharing a non-spammy link. Car number 73 3 just came past, and we've got Mike who's navigating for Peter here in car number 76. Mike is managing Silverstone Racing Squad at the moment and is helping develop young drivers and newcomers to the sport, which is very important, so they can do their bars licence there and do driver training, which not many rally drivers do, but it's nice to have some non-pressure environments so they can actually just crack on and learn. Little bit of a gap into the next car, but it can't be too much longer now. So we've got 3 cameras out on the stage today. Chris Rawls is out there angling the cameras and zooming in for us now. We want to get as much coverage as possible to make sure that you can enjoy it. So it's at car number 69. Car number 69 is Kevin Albert and Graham Child. They only started last year, but they've done the mini championship all year. So they'll be getting used to that car and pushing it to the max. Keeping it nice and tidy through the chicane. So far, only the Escort I've seen today, the red Escort, had the bonnet that was slightly bent, and everyone else has obviously got through very tidily. Not to jinx it for anybody. Ooh, carrying lots of speed there. Quite late in, but nice speedy exit. Oh, bit of a wiggle on into there. That's Mini. Car number 73, that was. Wesley Guildford having a good fun time sending it into that section of the stage. So most of the competitors have gone for a medium tyre, but the mini championship are restricted with the tyres that they have. The competitors were saying, well, they're only supposed to have one type of tyre, so it'd be interesting to find out a bit more about that. So we've got Florence Butler out there competing today, and car number 64 must be going round. Now you guys got a slightly smaller screen with good detail. Mine's a little bit blurry, so sorry, I'm just going to double check that was the right number. '68 it was. There you go, 68 is Kevin Albert and Graham Child. And there's Florence. Both keeping it nice and tidy around there with each other. And let's keep an eye out for the last few drivers before we head over to the juniors, who are already sitting on the start line. That's a long time sitting on the start line. That's a good way to manage your nerves. Car number 74 is Robert Barnett and Andrew Napier. So these are the racing drivers that have come across to the dark side of rallying. Robert won his class in the Formula Ford Winter Festival, which is a really prestigious thing to do. Really very impressive. And also not just open wheel but closed wheel as well, so is a competing brick car. So taking all that racing experience and putting it into rallying. Nice and tidy through there, but it's 2 pals with each other in the car, and they're having an absolutely brilliant time, really enjoying themselves. Nice colour scheme. So is everybody watching at home having a nice time, enjoying their Sundays? Still Sunday roast time, I guess. Come up to 3:30 now, and we've still got 2 more stages after stage 4. We've got 6 in total. We're just seeing the juniors all line up and they're ready to go. So as soon as the last senior is off, they are allowed to go on. So as we know, we can't mix the seniors and juniors, and it's pretty standard across most motorsports. You can't really mix the juniors and the seniors. Not something to do. So let's have a look who we've got in the juniors. Got my list in front of me here, but I'm just going to have a quick peek and see if we've got any results up yet, because I think I can look now. It's the last few cars going through. believe that Sarah Edwards and Thomas Cooper, driver, Sarah Edwards, navigator, are still leading. Oh, yes, they are indeed. Fantastic. You've got Dan Humphreys and Johnny Tad Evans are in second place. Richard Merriman's moved up a place into third, with Sam Weller navigating in the Darien. In fourth place, we've got Tom Evans and Jack Morris in the Ford Fiesta R5. Fifth overall, we've still got Craig Kampschult and Kevin Lewis in the Mark II. Sorry, Craig, I do hope I pronounced your surname correctly. In sixth place, we've got Andrew Turner and Ross Green in the Mark II Escort. Seventh place, we've got Alan Wellsby and Dan Parsons. Fair play to them, making up lots of places there. And impressively, Lee Halfpenny and Andrew Sankey in the Ford Escort. They've moved up to 8th place. 9th overall, we've got Stephen Morris and Jack Bowen, and that's in the Mark II. Oh, great to see that Mike is still going around the stage there with his driver, Peter. It's a long old stage, this one, with so many splits. Got to really keep on it. So I was saying Stephen Morris and Jack Bowen are 9th overall. And then 10th place, we've got John Lewis and Jade Phillips in the Darien T9. If anyone else wants to have a look through the rest of the list for the results, have a look on rallylivetiming.info. It's just having a little update at the moment, but have a little look through. There's been a big mix-up with different places. Oh, Gillian 4K's in currently in 47th overall. Have a little browse through the results. Very interesting. So we've done 4 stages. The 4th stage is just about finishing up, and then we're going to head to the juniors. Now the juniors did have the junior results up, which is a slightly different page to this one, but apparently it's all very close. Okay, so just writing on the timing card there, which must mean that it's coming close to the letting them loose on the stage. Toyota Hilux Stages Junior Formula 1000 results, yes, they are up. So for the juniors, we are starting. No messing around. So there's Mackenzie Snowden, who is looking to try and win this event. Now, Mackenzie is actually just getting used to this car. It's only his second ever time in this car, so he's really getting to grips with it. His navigator was with him at lunchtime, had a quick chat. Oh, well done for just taking that back there, Mackenzie, and getting it around that corner. Excellent stuff. Next up, we've got Charlie Matthewson, who's in car number 102. Full of sponsors. Great to see he's got so much support. The Matthewsons, the classic car people, of course, being the main sponsor there, from North Yorkshire. Thank you for coming all the way down to Harlech. Just about to approach this open hairpin left for the first time. It's almost like a bus stop, isn't it? He's actually leading, Charlie is at the moment. Third junior to go is George Feneliato in the Junior Formula 1000, and it's only his second season in the Silverstone Rally School car, so he's decided to crack on and continue hiring from Silverstone Rally School. So if you've got a junior between the ages of 14 and 17, then Silverstone Rally School's got plenty of cars to hire. Very nice and neat through there, George. Great to see. We've got Izzy Holman's on the maps there. 104 Riley Chester with Victoria Swallow. Second season. They won their first round of the championship this year at Snetterton. But number 104, he's actually second. And it's actually pretty close. Just looking at the timings. Not much in it, so with the stage times, oh, there we go, got round there. Car number 105, Kyle Green and Dilwyn John. So Kyle's second season, he did Harlech last year. Really like the colour scheme, and that's Dilwyn John who's navigating. Kyle's about halfway up the field in his Skoda Citigo Sport. As Mark was saying earlier, they've kind of, yes, we've still got Peugeots and Citroens, but it's a bit of an influx of Skodas, and that's cool to see. Bit of variety. 106 is Daniel Taylor He's only 16 years old, with Stuart Gilt sitting next to him, and he's sponsored by the local pub, the Buck and Bell, who his service crew very much enjoy the sponsorship deal. He was third overall in the Melbourne Junior Rally, and this is his third event. Interesting to see what lines are taking there. So he's in year 12 and he's studying maths and further mathematics. His car number 107, that's Joshua Slaughter. So Mark's speaking to James Slaughter, his dad, earlier, who recently got an excellent result on a rally. So hopefully Josh gets a good one too. Josh had some gearbox problems so far in the last couple of rallies, so he just wants to get a finish under his belt. Good stuff, Josh, carrying all that speed. It's just winding up these 1 litres, isn't it? Keeping it going. So we've got 108. So there you go, Edwards, and he's only 15. I spoke to him at lunchtime, and I'm pretty sure he said he's just 15 years old. So again, just not really had a lot of driving, but it's great to see that he's doing so well. Just made it. It's because it's the first time round. They're not seeing how it is from this angle. Car number 109. Henry Kinwill, and he has got Callum James. You can see he's really pushing it off the start line, hitting the limiter there a little bit. He did auto testing before, and he also did some show jumping as well, separate to motorsport. Still have to be very brave. And it's the first time with navigators. So car 110, that's Zach Verber and Darren Thomas. Done 3 events, got 8th overall at Melbourne, and they're currently 10th in the juniors from what I can see here in the results, but do keep checking. Good stuff. And who have we got next? We've got car number 111, that's Daniel Blackard, and he again is really enjoying himself. He's literally not driven since the last event. He's maybe driven a tractor, his navigator thought, but again, just because he's only 14, he's not driving on the road, so just approaching and trying different things, all about learning. Car number 114, this is Emma Brumfield. Great to see Emma out. She's got a family friend sitting next to her navigating. Just jumped straight into rallying. No former motorsport experience, apart from her dad used to compete, so she's used to being around rallying. Car number 102 is just zoom past us. Car number 111 is Emma. She's just picking the rounds that she wants to do this year and wants to just continue to see where it goes. The Silverstone Rally School car is just coming back round again now. So car number 103, that's George Feneliato with Izzy Holman. I think they've been paired together for most of George's events, if not all. Again, he's really leaning on the car, really getting more confidence now. So there's 4 splits for the juniors. And it is just under 10 miles. Car number 104, see here? Just had a little lock up there from somewhere. Car number 104 is Riley Chester. Riley is second at the moment. Carrying all the speed that he can. Yeah, we've got a mix of Volkswagen ups, we've got Skoda Citigo, Citroen C1s, Peugeot 207s, Peugeot 107s. Nice variety of junior cars. I think the next round is the Glyn Memorial. Oh, just see a little lock up there as well. I think the next round is the Glyn Memorial at Anglesey, which is a 2-day event. So this is a good round in their season, but up to North Wales soon. car number 106 we can see, and that was Daniel Taylor, only 16 years old. In year 12, so that is your first year of sixth form, studying further mathematics. He was third overall at the Melbourne Junior Rally. So it's a good mix. There's lots of the drivers dicing for a podium and have got podiums. The temperature has dropped here a little bit. I wonder if that's impacting, what will impact the drivers, because I guess these guys warmed the tyres up by now, but interesting that it's gone a little bit colder. Still cloudy, but no rain. There's Mr. Edwards going round again with Caron Tomlinson, who is I'm pretty sure he's a former co-driver champion, so it's great to have someone with so much experience sitting next to you. Yeah, tarmac champion, Northern Historic champion in 2023, according to my notes. Rallying since 2013. Really giving it everything. Great to see. Oh, just got it round. So they're going around the whole perimeter of the airfield here. I say it's coming on to 10 miles, so it's a good meaty stage for them. 110, Zach Ferber with Dylan Thomas. Zach's done 3 events in the Peugeot 107. It's great to see all the cars look so unique as well, just stand out, so they're really having fun with that. Obviously they've been supported by the Carbon Positive Motorsport tribe, so good to see they've got some support so early on in their career. Really cutting their apexes, making sure they're getting close, so there we go, learning early. And you can see they're really leaning into the corners, aren't they? Oh, nearly ran out of road, but he didn't. There's George and Izzy and the Silverstone Rally School car at the back there. Again, it's a super abrasive surface here, but they've got a controlled tyre, the juniors. Car number 102 is Charlie Mathewson with Ian Basin. He's currently leading the juniors. Car number 103, George, is actually third. So let's see what happens with that George, because he's hardly been running very long. Just later and later the brakes, but making sure you carry that speed and get a good exit speed. I hope you're all enjoying the coverage, and please make sure you share it so these drivers and navigators are more likely to see it later. George is carrying all that speed. All keeping their cars very tidy. You can't see any scratches or bumps on them so far as well. Setting a good example to the rest of the field. But to be fair though, so far so good. Car number 104 is just coming round again, so I wonder which split they're on, but that's Riley Chester. And Riley's second in the juniors in the Volkswagen Up. Just looking at the Rally Live timing. Interesting what different lines they're all taking around here. When it gets this close, everyone starts pushing on the afternoon, don't they? So they all had a bit of lunchtime to digest and have a bit of feedback and then crack on for the afternoon. As ever, Wenner and all her team and all the marshals have put an absolutely brilliant event, and they managed to keep everything in the right place, and it's not been too windy, so no furniture moving, which is handy. Car number 105, that's Kyle Green. I think there was some media out there today, so I do hope that these juniors and everyone else gets some good shots to take home. I'll pop onto Facebook later. or Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok. The juniors probably will, more likely. It's just keeping your energy levels up for these long stages as well. Have we got any friends or family watching at home for the juniors? Do drop us a message so we can read them out. 107 is coming back round again. That is Joshua Slaughter, James Slaughter's son. 3rd season of rallying. So again, they're all between the ages of 14 and 17. Josh keeping it close to the apex and nice and neat. It's looking a bit more grey on that shot. Nope, all still dry. .109 is Henrique Will as well. That's his 1st season ever, done 5 events and was 4th overall at the Fairfield Merlin Junior Stages. And he's going to do the junior events again next year, so he's got a taste for it, wants to be back. And it's his 1st time with Callum as a navigator. Ooh, late on the turning there. I mean, interesting line across that bit of cross. I can hear the seniors starting to line up again on the start line for the next stage. That will be for stage 5. So this stage that we can see the juniors going around at the moment is 9.76 miles, and the next one is as well. Hit a few lockups there. They're absolutely fearless, the juniors. No holding back. There'll be yes, there is a little bit of a change for this afternoon, just mending some of the corners for the next stage. Still going around in this direction though. Instead of a hairpin, they've got a few more 90s and hairpins. That's kind of one Tanya Singo pass there, and you've got 102. Charlie. And there's Daniel again. Daniel, who was born in 2009. He just wants to iron out any imperfections on this event. But again, fair play to him, not driven in between events. Only 14 years old in year 10. Absolutely brilliant to see him out on the stage. I know he did some driver training earlier this year at Silverstone, because I was there doing it with him. And it's really lovely to see such a lovely guy doing some more competition. I believe his dad's here watching today, being supportive. And we're not long. Oh, he just clipped the tyre, just went over it there, went up into 2 wheels. Very lucky to get around there, because that isn't always what happens around here if you clip the tyres. Years gone by and stages gone by have had cars on their roofs. I've definitely seen a Citroen roll and carry on at Charles Feneth before, so it's doable. I'm sure it's happened many times, but I remember specifically because it looked like a junior. I don't think it was, but yeah, they just kind of roll and go. But let's not have that here. So let's see the rest of the juniors zoom past to start to complete stage 4, and let's get everything ready now for the second from last stage, stage 5, and we look forward to seeing you there. So grab yourself a cup of tea or whatnot, and we look forward to seeing you on stage 5.